Hey y'all, Phyllis here, southernfrugal.com. I wanted to kind of show y'all what I have been doing, and we were actually we're going to go out to the RV in a few minutes, and I'll show you what we've been doing out there. But anyway, I wanted to show you the headboard. And there it is. I went ahead and covered it in the same as the chairs. Now, I'm going to actually redo the backs of those two chairs because I want to put those thicker cushions on them. They're right there. And change those up a little bit. But anyway, it took me forever to do this headboard. It was really, really hard. And I probably redid it maybe about 3 times, using the same material, of course, but just trying to put it on in a different way. And what I ended up using was 1 full pack of these, the 1/2-inch staples, and part of another pack. So I'm guessing I put maybe over 2,000 staples in doing this headboard. It was really, really hard. So anyway, everything's kind of the same in here except for the headboard. And of course I finished the chairs, but I don't like the backs on them, so I'm going to redo those. But anyway, so we will go out to the RV, and I'll show you what we've been doing out there. And I want to show you around the windows because that's what took the most time. All right, so we'll see you back in the RV. All right, so we are out in the RV now. I just came out here and opened all the windows and everything. It's probably 75 degrees outside. Sorry, you people up north. It's like late springtime. The temperature's great. Anyway, I wanted to show you what's been accomplished up to this point. Is first of all, we have to put primer on the wallpaper in this RV because the wallpaper is heat set, and they put the wallpaper on before they even put the RV together. So of course there's no way to scrape it off. The only thing you can do is paint over it. However, around the door and around some of the windows, when they put the windows in, the wallpaper got a little wrinkled, so I had to cut every bit of that off and then sand it. And it took forever to do that. I did finish that yesterday though, but I wanted to show you what that looks like. And hopefully it'll show up on my camera. All right, so there's the door. Well, wait, it doesn't work when I'm filming into the light. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, it shocked me. This was wrinkled, and obviously you can't paint over that because it would really show up. So you have to cut it off with a straight edge razor blade, kind of going in like that, and then sand it, and so that you can't feel those little edges there. And then you have to prime it. Now this window's already done with 1 coat of primer, and that window's done. And see, we even had some of that right up there. So that window's all done there too. You'll see right there. And of course around the bottom, anywhere they put these windows in. So we'll go back in the bedroom if I can get over all this junk here. Alright, so going back to the bedroom, we had it. Now these walls have not been primed yet. This is the kind of thing I'm talking about. Yeah, all around, well, not on the bottom on this one, but the kind of little wrinkles I'm talking about. See that right there? I'm not even going to fix that one. See it? I'm just going to leave it. Too hard to get in there, and I don't think anybody will notice up in the counter, up in the corner. And then here's this window. Look at all that. Hope I'm not making y'all dizzy. Yeah, there. Alright, I think I've moved the camera up. Yeah, I did. Okay, and down there, and then the little sticker was here, so that's really sticky, and I have to use some of the Goo Gone to get all that off. And then I am ready to prime these walls in here. Now, in the back of the bed, I don't know if y'all recall or not, but there was a huge mirror, and it had, what do you call that? I don't know what you, beveled. It had like I think five beveled pieces in it. It was extremely heavy. And so I took that off. Mr. Bucky was in Columbia the day I took it off, and I didn't realize I wasn't going to be able to tote it. So I had to kind of slide it out of here and then kind of walked it into the garage. I promise you it weighed at least 40 pounds. I don't know whatever possessed them to put that kind of mirror in here. But I guess the mirrors kind of tend to make things look bigger than they really are. Like, there's a mirror there, there's a mirror over there, and then there was this huge mirror here behind the headboard. So I'm going to end up painting that wall. I've already filled in the cracks and everything. So anyway, that's about it. Let me turn this around. Alright, so I'm going to get to work. I am painting with oil-based paint because when you have wallpaper on a wall, especially this kind of wallpaper, it's a vinyl wallpaper, you have to prepare it for painting, and you have to do that by using an oil-based primer. You cannot use a regular primer. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually end up putting 2 coats on all the walls that we're going to paint. And then we'll put on a latex coat. Now you can't paint, let's see if I get it right now. You can't paint oil base over latex, but you can paint latex over oil based, if that makes sense. So anyway, in talking with the Tiffin people and looking up all kinds of sites, it's pretty clear that the only thing you can do is prime the wallpaper before you paint it, and of course go around all the windows and anywhere that the wallpaper might not have stuck really well. And again, it was heat set, but they put the windows in after the wallpaper was on, and the windows are really in there, I can tell you. So that's why you had those little wrinkles around most of the, well, in fact, around all of the windows. So anyway, I see Mr. Bucky's out in the yard. Yeah, he's out in the yard. Anyway, he's working out there, which is a good day to work out, but I'm going to have to work in here, and I've got all the windows open because I'm going to be painting that oil-based paint, and it really is bad. It smells bad, bad, but that's what's got to be done. So anyway, we will see y'all maybe a little later if I'm not too tired. I wanted to show y'all this. This is where the 2 mirrors were. This is like the cooktop right here. And they used 2 different kinds of glue to glue up the mirrors. And I'm going to have to take that off because I'm going to do tile, some of that glass tile around it. And there's a special way to do that when you're doing it in RVs. You have to have a silicone based, I think. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do there, but I got to get all that off. And I have finally resorted to this really heavy scraper, which we used years ago when we were renovating the house. It's all rusty, but it is getting it off. So anyway, I wanted to show y'all that. It's pretty bad. All right. Look who came to visit. Come here, Tootie. Come here. Yeah, she's out there. She wants something to eat, I think, although it looks like she's had a lot to eat. She likes to come out here and sharpen her claws on those little stumps. Tootie! She's gone. I gotta keep working. Well, Tootie decided she wanted to come in, but she's a little afraid. You gonna come in, Tootie? There she came in. All right. All right. Can you say hello? Yeah, you can say hello. Yes. Yeah, Tootie said hello to everybody. Yeah, she's really gained a lot of weight. I don't think you need no more food. No. All right. Come here, Tootie. You're not going to go in there. Tootie. I got to get her out. Hold on. We'll be back. I got to work a little more. I wanted to show y'all a little tip I have used when painting or really putting the primer on these walls, because we don't have any of that quarter round, it just is carpet right up to the wall, so it's a little difficult to paint. So what I did is just got some of this stuff. It's like what you put on sheetrock seams, and you put the mud in. And here, let me put this down and show you. Here. All right, so it folds right in the center. And what I did was just kind of wedge it between the wall and the carpet. And then you just kind of put your brush down in there and it works just great. Now, the reason I don't use the masking tape is because it always leaves a little bit of glue on the carpet, and that's where the carpet gets dirty, because that glue adheres to the carpet. And the way I found that out is I was painting my daughter's room. This was another house we lived in, and the carpet in her room was a light yellow, and of course I was busy painting, so I just put the masking tape all around the edge where the carpet was and all that. And about a year later I started noticing where it looked dirty was right around that edge where I had put the masking tape. So I just don't ever use that anymore, not around where carpet is. So anyway, okay y'all, I have finished priming all the walls, and the ones that we're going to paint. We're not going to paint right in the bathroom. And I've decided that it definitely does not need 2 coats of primer. And the reason being, this wallpaper is major on the wall. I don't care what you do, it's not coming off the wall. So the whole idea of putting the double coats was you wanted to put a barrier between the wallpaper and then the latex paint. But I don't see any point in that, because it is definitely not coming off the wall. Now, before I put the primer on, I washed the walls down with Top Job and then rinsed them real good. There is nothing coming loose, y'all. Also, doing that, see that back there? I've been scraping some more on that. The wallpaper is heat set on the walls. It's never going anywhere. So anyway, and also, hold on a minute. I want to show you the colors I'm looking at. Hold on. All right, I hope this shows up really well for the colors. Now, this color right here is the color of the den in the house. I painted it this color, and I really, really like it, but I don't think it goes real well with the golden oak colored cabinets. This color actually looks almost white to me, and so does this color. So the one I'm looking at is this one right here. It was actually my second choice, but I definitely want it light. So if I move it back, if I could get away with using that color, I would definitely do it, because I super like that color. But these pretty much just look white to me. And really, to be honest, this one right here looks kind of white too, but you can see that it's got a little bit of yellow in it. So I think it goes better with the cabinet. So it's really between this and whether I just go ahead with this one, even though it doesn't quite seem to go with the golden oak. I'm undecided. But I definitely don't want these. I mean, it might as well just be white. But I do want it light. So again, looking at this color, we know this one's too dark, but looking at this color and this color with a little bit of yellow in it, to me goes better with, just forget those 2 colors, because they definitely won't work. But this one might. Anyway, y'all, I've got to decide on this soon. Y'all let me know what you think, or maybe I should go with a different color altogether. I don't know. I'm undecided. Alright, I'm going to go now and get everything cleaned up in here. I've got paint on my hand, actually the one I'm holding the camera with. But I did finish priming all the walls back there. So, and I got a whole bunch more of that off the wall. That dark color of glue that's on there is really kind of flat, so I'm not real worried about that. It's that light, more tan color right there that's sticking out, so I'm going to have to definitely get that off. Alright, y'all, I'm going to go now, and I'm hungry. It's supper time, and we had the pasta for lunch, which really works, y'all, because of the pasta giving you a lot of energy, so I know I look terrible. I need a bath. All right, y'all, we will see y'all next time. Bye for now.